Good afternoon, ladies, gentlemen. Got some Chemical Guys clean slate in the foam cannon. We're going to foam down this car. As you can see, he's got a few bugs and whatnot. That's why I went with this soap today. But we also have something going on if you want to bring it in close. And
what up, everybody? It's Joey Bags. I'm here with Mark. I know it's been a long time, but we got another video going for you.
Long time.
And yeah, you can see this is my personal car. I jacked it up. I don't know what I did. No. This is what happens when you use a lot of wax and it builds up.
Spray wax.
Yeah, spray wax. And you don't clean it often. I know, shocker.
When you say often, what do you mean by often?
Like,
when's the last time you washed this? Be honest.
Months ago.
Months, okay.
Months
perfect,
ago.
perfect.
And we're in South Florida, so
right.
You know that sun beats down.
And this guy goes to Orlando like every other week, and that's like 4 hours drive. That's why he's got all these bugs.
Yo.
So, highway driving. But I'm gonna get to it, Joe. You ready?
All right. Take two.
All right, guys. Zymol, some of my favorite wax, car wash, all their products I've used have been great.
Straighten it out.
You guys don't see it much on the shelves anymore. I don't know why that is, but
It's for old people.
great stuff. That's why I love it. That's why I love it. So it's their original formula cleaner wax. I've used this for, yeah, it is for old people. I've been using it for like 20 something years. So we're gonna try to get this out. And I don't know.
You can see this film. I don't know if it's coming up. Oh, you know what? We're getting some good overcast right now. Let's see. So you can see, this is the film that's built up from me using Formula 4 straight up in a foam cannon.
Yeah, and you're supposed to dilute that stuff like a 10 to 1.
I 4 to 1.
Perfect. So now you see the problem with doing that and probably not wiping it off afterwards, right? Just letting it ride. Like you're at the car wash, but the car wash does it. We don't know.
Listen.
I don't judge you. I'm
don't
just
judge
make
me.
fun of you.
Don't judge me.
So this is what we're going to start off with. Just put a little dollop of Daisy on the old pad, and we're going to see if this works. Joey says no. What do you say? Do you say?
I said let's do a test panel and see. I mean, it's already wax on there, so really, I figure all I need to do is just hit the car with the DA and I'm good to go. But
just throw the DA at it.
yeah, just throw the DA. It's a lease.
All right. Now we'll let that flash for a second, and I'm gonna grab a.
Which flash? Yellow flash?
No, the red. The red. Bonds.
No. Damn. Now I can't remember the flash.
Good.
Guys, I'm not a huge comic nerd. Okay, just so that we're clear with this. I'm not a huge comic nerd.
He's an anime nerd.
Yes.
All right, guys. Here we go.
Moment of truth.
Did it do anything? Surely did.
Yo.
Surely did. And bring it to where it looks like a turd sandwich.
Listen. Okay,
Linda,
guys, look.
Linda.
This is my cautionary tale to you. Okay? On a customer's car, I would never, ever do something like this.
Right?
But my very own vehicle that is a lease, I will take a shortcut for myself because I don't care. For me, at least. And this isn't Acadia. This isn't like a Lambo.
It's not a CRX either.
Yeah, CRX should be super rusty. I don't know. We have to dip.
We used to be friends. Now you remember when you said, "Can I come over and work on the car with you?" You're done now. You can leave.
But as we see, super easy, came right off.
By the way, we clay barred before we did.
Yes,
we washed.
we did.
We did a strip wash and then we clay barred it with a quick clay bar. We didn't go nuts. But yeah, now it feels like glass here, and it's still smooth here. But you hear the Joey likes to call this squeaky clean.
Yeah, that's why I use Dawn.
But
No,
but right
I
here,
don't really use Dawn. Wait, guys, I don't really use Dawn.
I don't believe you.
I have tons of products. I don't use Dawn.
All right. So hear that? Slick. You don't hear nothing. And then we get to there. So
We're good to go now.
yeah, we're good. So now he's gonna throw a DA at this thing, and
Yep, and I was gonna get lots of dents because I'm gonna throw the DA at it.
But yeah, it's good. It came out good. So I'm happy. You happy?
I'm happy. Success.
All right, we're gonna keep at it, and we'll see you guys in a few.
All right, so here we go. We are now outside in this beautiful Florida weather. What do you think? It's like 70 degrees out here?
Yeah, probably about that, yeah.
So this is the perfect weather to have somebody polish your car for you.
All right, so I'm gonna use no pressure. We're gonna test this out and see how it goes. I'm gonna put it on 5, speed 5. And this is the pad I got.
It looks like a microfiber pad?
Yep, it's from Griot's Garage, so.
Because he's a Griot's fanboy.
But I thought I was a Zymol fanboy.
No, you're two passes?
Yeah, and the reason why I went with this one, because I'm literally no pressure, just the pressure of the machine, and I wanted it to give a little more bite than a super soft foam pad.
Okay.
So that's why I went with that.
All right, now we let this flash.
Oh, you were talking about Flash Gordon?
No, the flash. Barry Gordon, there we go.
Barry Bonds.
No, that's a baseball player.
Bariatrics?
No.
That's me.
That's
me.
that stomach surgery.
All right, let's see what happens.
I know you guys probably missed this craziness.
Here we go, like a champ. Great results.
Take off the sunglasses for this one. And
You have metallic flake in this paint.
This don't go there. Okay?
That's nice.
And there we go. So we can see. We'll go to a part that's not done. So you can see the wax buildup over time from using a product incorrectly or being lazy and trying to do it quickly, which it looks good at the moment, but these are the results after a few months of, shortcuts.
I'm gonna give you guys the breakdown of what he used to do. He used to wash his car every week, right? Wash it, normal wash, and then when he gets done, like you're supposed to do, the Formula 4, you spray it on the car. He wouldn't spray it on the car diluted. He would put it in a foam cannon, spray it on, and just let it drip dry.
And I let the water that was going through the foam cannon into the bucket do my dilution for me. And for some time, it worked well. But what happens is, after you do something for quite some time, you're gonna get buildup, and this is the buildup. And we have the Florida sun that beats and deteriorates things. So at least we can say that this car had a sacrificial layer of wax on it that the sun was beating. But the result is this film that developed.
So real quick, guys, too, you can see up here, if you bring it up, you can see this stuff does dust up. So this is like he said, old school. So it does dust up on you.
Look,
it's not going to be
getting into the depth here.
Yeah, it's not going to be a product that isn't going to dust up or haze up and toss the powder around. So just keep that in mind if you guys do go to use this stuff. But like I said, there's no real issue with the paint that really needed some crazy correcting. So that's why we started with this, and this is what we're going to use and finish with this. So stay tuned. All right, we're back for the second pass. What we're going to do,
well, technically the second session, because the first one was 2 passes that you did.
I'm sorry. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
You're right. I love being corrected every time I'm with you. Okay, so we're gonna do one pass. We're not gonna cross hatch it or nothing. We're just gonna do one and be done, just so we can see for expedience of time. So let's get after it.
Oh, what speed are you at?
I'm gonna spread it again real quick. We're at 5 still.
Still at 5?
Yep. All right, so that's it. And I'm gonna give you 3 guesses on whose idea it was to do only 1 pass. It's not the guy who took the shortcut and made the car look like this. It's the guy behind the camera. Blame yourself. Look inward, sir. Look inward.
It was my idea to do the single pass to cut time.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, no, you would have done like 18 passes. And we could have just probably done.
we do it nice because we do it twice.
Yeah, I'm one of those. I measure 0 times and cut a bunch of times.
Well, everyone does that. That's not even a thing. All right, now see if you can see a transition. I still see it a little bit. I still see.
You do?
Yeah.
I'm trying to go in. Okay, I see a little bit right here. It's not coming up on camera, but my eye is picking it up.
Yeah, I see it as well. And to be honest, where we first passed, I see a little bit too. I don't know if you can see it. Come over on this side. You might be able to pick it up with the sun. You see it?
I see what you're talking about.
Just a little bit. It looks like what this side does,
okay,
but a lot lighter, way lighter.
In camera, all we see is a beautiful reflection of the sky.
Then pretend like we do a really good job. Damn, that is good.
That's a good reflection.
That is all this right here?
Yeah.
I'm good.
You see, this is what the sky looks like.
I'm good.
This is the reflection that we're getting. This is what happens when you have 17. Well, actually, this is a better transition. As we go
left
here,
to right.
And now you see the crust here. You can see it as we transition it. So, I mean, depending on exactly how anal retentive you want to get, which Mark is going to want to do like 5 passes, and this is going to take us all day, and I would be happy with 1 pass since
he wants to go to lunch.
It's a lease.
Listen, I have a wing spot over by the house that we both thoroughly enjoy, and I know he wants to go there.
Chemical. I don't know what the heck it was that hit the paint there. See, it happened over here. Makes me super sad, but
is it too much? Let me do that for you.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Oh, you can look when you do that, you can see the transition from nice to crusty. So much better. But yeah, guys, don't do what I did. Don't be lazy.
Do what he did. Don't worry about it.
Lazy. And
listen, I guarantee
your chemicals properly.
I guarantee this paint is super protected.
Oh yeah, the paint is super protected, but make sure you dilute your chemicals correctly and follow the correct processes, so then you don't have to do more work down the line.
So, what we're gonna end up doing, I guess, is just.
But once again, we would never do something like this on a customer's car. It's my own personal car. I don't care.
I wouldn't. He might.
Yeah, he would do so. He would do
hey, I don't know if it works like that. Like if I'm talking over here, he can't hear me until he goes to edit. So you did a good job, bro.
All right.
Did a good job.
Get to it.
All right, guys, we're gonna try some turtle wax. This is like a polish, so we're gonna give it a little test where we've already hit.
And it's only because we are super detail oriented, and if we can note it still just I mean, in the camera you're seeing a beautiful reflection of the Florida sky right now, but to us in certain angles we can kind of still see
it's just a light haze. It looks the same as this where we were taking the video of, but it's just that, but very, very lightened. Like you can barely see it unless the sun hits it. But real quick, for reference, that's what we're using. So.
This looks like an old bottle.
No, it's literally just open it.
Ah, okay.
Look, I'll show you. Just pulled it off.
Okay.
Just
okay.
open it.
You know, I know how you like old products.
I like my products like I like my friends.
Damn.
Yeah.
Not that old.
Super young. Super young. All right, again, this is gonna be a lot more aggressive pad, but we're not putting any weight on it. All right, it's dusty too, crusty and dusty. We're gonna have to blow that off. guys, we're back.
And I'm here too, don't worry.
So we've been gone for a while because we went and got lunch. But we finished buffing out the car. What we started with, the Zymol, did not work the way I thought it was gonna work. I hoped it was gonna work. So we ended up completing the whole car with the turtle wax and then the orange pads from Griots. So the microfiber pad wasn't enough. It didn't have enough bite to it. It wasn't, but again, we weren't putting any pressure as well. Just keep that in mind. So we used this, came out really good around the whole car. And then when we were done, we washed it and then washed it with this.
Yeah.
So, and this worked really good, really quick.
Yeah, it'd been quite a few weeks to months since I washed the car last. So, I really didn't have much time today to sit there and get into the weeds over what product we're going to use. So I asked Mark, hey, do you have any of my favorite quick ceramic wash? And he did. And now you can see.
I think you actually bought that for me. Remember when you had gotten something, you're like, oh, this is great?
Yeah, you see the shine on this?
I'm gonna bring the flashlight so you can get good. I don't know if that helps.
Yeah, you can see the sparkles.
Yeah, focus in on it.
Don't worry about all those fine lines. This isn't a showroom, concourse car. This is an everyday driver. It looks great until you hit it with an inspection light and you're trying to be super anal about it. It's not a big deal to me. Quite honestly, it looks great for what it is.
But yeah, if you guys, I say if you guys remember, but I guess you guys are saying it about 2 minutes before on what it looked like. And now, like I said, the reflection in here is great.
It looks like, actually this looks better than when I got it from the showroom.
I'm happy with it. I'm happy.
Like, it looks way better than what I got it from the showroom.
I'm very impressed with the that Armor All wash too. I'm happy with that. I'm not a really big Armor All fan. I used to use Armor All when we were young, but now it seems like they fell off for a while, but hopefully getting back in the game.
But as you can see, the recap is the car looks great again. So one less thing I now have to worry about. I do have a small layer of protection, which is actually a good test for us because we've been wondering how long this was going to last, and the water repellency of this, it was actually really good.
Yeah, I was very happy with it, right? Especially what we did. Foamed it, let it sit a couple minutes, and I just used the microfiber wash mitt.
We even got to use the SPTA blower since it'd been a while since we had used it, and of course it worked like a champ. It's a great little product there. And we used the MJCC foam cannon, which we love that foam cannon. I mean, it's got that quick, half turn cap that you just turn it halfway and it closes. It foams really well. It's got that nice flexible inner hose with the weighted ball end that has a little bit of a filter. I mean, it has a lot of features that you'd want.
We should definitely talk about the Giraffe pressure washer that everyone hated on for so long.
They still do.
Or still hates on. I don't know. I haven't had any problems since we did the first video of me getting it. I bought my own. I didn't get it. I didn't receive it for free or anything. But we were talking trash earlier today. Me and Joe were like, oh, this thing's great. And for some reason it didn't turn on. I don't know if it was the breaker or what. Went back there, popped the breaker, messed with it for a little while. Didn't turn back on for a second or two. And then we went out to lunch. When we came back, it was working fine. So I don't know. That's never done that to me before.
Maybe it needed a break too.
But whatever the case is, this like, I don't know why people hate on it. Maybe I just got a good one in the batch.
You got lucky.
Whatever it was one of their first ones, right? Because I had to wait. I had to wait 3-4 months.
And yours lives outside 24/7.
Yes.
In this Florida heat.
Yeah. So just a little side note on that. I love this thing. So.
All right, guys. With that, we're gonna leave you until. Well, and now a plane decides to want to fly overhead. We'll leave you until the next video. We'll see you. Peace out.